Trackwrestling.com. It is your home for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club Showdown Open. It's going down this Sunday, November 1st. The undercard is free. Again, catch it right here on Trackwrestling.com. That kicks off at 4 o'clock. The main card to follow at 6. And one match I'm especially excited for. Austin DeSanto, All-American for the Hawkeyes. He'll meet Bryce Meredith. Bryce, of course, was an NCAA finalist at Wyoming under Mark Branch. These two guys will score a lot of points. This will not be a 2-1 match. Austin DeSanto joins us now from Iowa City. Austin, it's been a while. Almost 8 months since you've been in competition. The last time you wrestled was Big Ten championships at Rutgers. What's it like? I suppose it's been really nice finally having something you can focus on competition-wise.
Yeah, just blessed to have this opportunity in front of me. Excited to compete and wrestle, especially against a high-level opponent like Meredith. It's nice. We've been off the actually competing part for a while, so we finally get to do it and be back on track for March.
What were your thoughts, Austin, when you learned that it was going to be Bryce Meredith?
I just get to learn to. My reaction when I got to learn to compete first was awesome, and then have this high level opponent right in front of me is even better. So I was ecstatic. It's awesome.
Do you know much about Meredith? Did you watch him when he was wrestling at Wyoming?
Oh yeah. Think everyone's seen the him versus Gross. That was an awesome match. So I know he likes to compete and get after it. He's an entertainer. Yeah.
What's your focus been in preparation for Meredith? Like I said before, I can see a ton of points going. You like the big stage. He likes the big stage. This is what the fans want to see.
I mean, yeah, just go out there and have fun with it, compete, get ready for a hard match. Yeah.
On competition days, Austin, what does that look like for you? What's a typical day like for you on days you got to put it on the line?
Like days that I'm competing, or what do you mean?
Yeah, days you're competing.
Typical day is wake up, go work out in the morning. I don't have to make 41 really. So just get my body going, feeling good, and just chillax through the whole day, have fun with it, and then go out there and compete.
You've been in so many big matches over the years. What have you learned? Is there anything that you've adjusted to or learned on those match day preparations?
Before, I guess when I first got to Iowa, used to take my matches very seriously, as in like personal. You could probably see that in some of my like past matches. I've learned that, hey, you gotta have fun with it. It's just a match. You can't take it too personal. So just go out there, have fun, and let it on the line.
You're a guy that loves wrestling. I mean, there's always, you become like a legend, like Austin DeSanto. All he does is wrestles 24 hours a day. It's go, 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 go. But when you look back to the early days, when did you start wrestling? How did you become familiar with the sport?
My brother wrestled, so he's the one who started it for us. And I just kind of followed because it was a thing to do. Really liked it. And just stuck with it the entire time. Started probably in like second grade, start taking seriously around fourth. So that means like going all year long, going to like freestyle tournaments and doing whatever you need to do in the summer. So yeah, it just stuck with it.
Do you have a favorite memory that stands out of a young Austin DeSanto?
I don't know. No, I don't.
You remember your very first match ever? You remember that?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't. I wish I did. Yeah, I don't. It's been a while.
Exeter, Pennsylvania. What can you tell us about where you grew up?
Small town, nice place. Not much, yeah.
How big is Exeter, Pennsylvania?
It's pretty big. Like any other town, I guess.
Okay.
Just average, yeah.
You got like a go-to spot, when you were growing up, or when you go back there, any places you make sure you seek out?
No.
No?
I make sure I go back to the wrestling room down there and work out with those guys and just see how they're doing and give back.
Okay. Your parents, I got to meet them at the Big Tens in Rutgers, Tony and Deborah.
Okay.
What did your dad and mom do work-wise?
My mom works at a music place. She sells instruments at school, and then my dad's an IT manager. So that's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have those interests? You a music guy or a computer guy?
No. I would like to do something in sports. That'd be awesome if we could do something, any area of sports.
You got a dream job, Austin?
I mean, I think I shouldn't say that, but yeah, a college wrestling coach would be amazing. A Division I college wrestling coach. That'd be a dream job for me. Yeah.
Were you a college wrestling fan then, growing up?
Oh yeah.
Who are your favorite guys?
Just a lot of the Iowa guys. I mean, Metcalf, and you watch Tom and Terry when you're little and you're amazed. And Ironside, that match when he had with Colott.
Sure.
Those two wrestling. You see those matches and you're just like, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to compete, and I want to be entertaining and score points and keep pushing the pace.
Other sports? You a fan of other sports? Football, baseball, basketball, stuff like that?
No. I'm not even. No, I don't watch other sports.
Okay, so you are just all
Purely
wrestling all the time.
Yeah, not all the time, but it's what I pay attention to. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put you on the spot on this question a little bit. Being a fan of the sport, who are some guys right now that you love watching that are not Hawkeyes? Just guys that you watch around the country and think, man, these guys are good.
A lot of the foreigners are awesome to watch, but I really don't know.
Can't get any the enemy, right?
No. I like watching all those guys compete. It doesn't matter who it is. If it's one of our top guys going out there to wrestle, I'm gonna be watching them.
Okay.
They're all entertaining. I can't just pick one, so I don't know.
You talked about your brother Tony before he wrestled. What kind of influence did he have on you growing up?
Good influence. He wrestled at Ship and then dropped out there. He basically kind of taught me like, hey, you can't be, if you're gonna take this seriously, don't do what I did. Don't be going to parties or don't be messing around. You got to do it right. So he was a good influence on me in the way that, hey, this is not the way that you want to do it.
I was doing some reading on you, and it talked about the discipline you have, staying disciplined, not partying, keeping a small circle, things like that. Just speak more about that if you could, just the discipline level that it takes to excel at the highest level.
Yeah, the friends that I hang around here have never partied, but just people that are good people. Doesn't matter if they go out there and do what they got to do, but if they work hard and they're good people and they live a good lifestyle and they're trustworthy, that those are the people I want to be my friends. Yeah.
Well documented, the match you had in high school with Spencer Lee. He beats you the year before, if I read correctly, 15-0. When you're leaving the arena after losing 15-0, what do you remember the thoughts in your mind leaving that arena? Taking a butt whooping like that against Spencer?
I take butt whoopings every day. I could tell you that I want to get him back on the mat with him. So he's awesome. I wouldn't be here without him. Yeah, he's a guy that you just want to get on the mat with and you just learn from.
But most people, I think it's safe to say, would dodge somebody. It'd be like, I'm going to go someplace else. I want to win a state title. I don't want anything to do with that guy again. So I guess that's my question. When you're leaving, you're eager to right the wrong or test yourself, challenge yourself. It wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily about winning a state title per se.
No, it was just, hey, this is the best guy that's there. Go out there and compete with him. See how you do.
What do you remember about winning that state title?
Not much. I don't know. Not too much. I don't know.
If somebody would have told you when you guys were on the award stand, you guys will be teammates, you become very good friends, what would you have said?
I mean, it'd be kind of in disbelief, but yeah, it's awesome how everything worked out. I'm blessed to have a good teammate and friend like that is there for you. It's awesome.
You had a solid freshman campaign at Drexel, then you come over to Iowa. Last season, 133, super stacked. You were fourth at the Big Tens, heading into the national tournament. What were you most proud of in the way that you wrestled last season and the progress that you made?
Just how I stayed in there and not getting so frustrated, or having those freak out moments. I kind of did my first year at Iowa where I got suspended. Just keeping it calm, cool, collected, and under control the entire time, and stay focused with my wrestling.
You definitely run on jet fuel. I mean, that pace. I mean, there's a book out right now, like Wrestling Alphabet, and in the letter P, I think it's got Donnie Pritzlaff, two-time national champion at Wisconsin, and he's about as tough as it gets. But I think for that letter P, they could have put the word pace, and it could have been a picture of Austin DeSanto. That's what people love about you. They love the pace. You come out, you score a ton of points, you break guys. I told you before, you're a guy that if you don't know anything about wrestling, you'll stop and watch Austin DeSanto on TV because it's entertaining. That's what you do. But like you said before, sometimes you got to bring that temperature down, and you've done a really good job at that. What's contributed to that, Austin? Just being able to, make sure you keep your poise when you need to.
I mean, the people I surround myself with, the coaches, commentary have worked on it with me a lot. I see a sports psych that helps me get in the mindset of techniques to do, and I think it helps a lot. It's just working on that every single week. And you see it paying off, which is good.
Would you mind sharing any of the techniques that have worked for you? I just think it's, other people can learn.
One thing was like we talked about for a couple weeks was getting too high before a match. Like literally I'd get myself so amped up and I'd go out there and I'd be like just freaking out in my head or nervous, or where I have to work out so hard for my match that I'm just kind of in a panic mode, or not a panic state, but I'm just so amped up for it that those antics come out that you saw in my first year here at Iowa. So we did a lot on what's my right state, as in like a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being where you're freaking out, ready to punch the guy in the face, and then 1 being where you're not even, before you work out, you're calm. So we got to find that happy medium before I go out there and compete. So those are one of the techniques that we worked on a lot.
Appreciate you sharing that with us. Thank you. That's good stuff. You've had some big victories. I mean, they call it getting Carvered. I don't know if anybody's Carvered guys like you have, the ones that come to mind first and foremost with Nick Suriano of Rutgers and Seth Gross of Wisconsin. What's your most memorable match at Carver?
I don't know. They're all big. Every single time I go out and compete at Carver is the next big thing for me. It's awesome. It's unreal. It's like no other place. I'm just happy to go out there and compete every time I get to.
Is there any way you can put into words what it's like coming out of that tunnel?
No, it's unreal. You have to experience it. It's awesome with all the fans around you in the big arena. It's like we say it's like a joke. It's like a coliseum.
Sure.
Like you beat the guy and you're the only one in there against like a tiger. It's kind of what it is. It's like a coliseum. It's awesome.
What's the coolest thing about being Austin DeSanto in Iowa City?
I don't know. I don't know. The fans here are amazing. Fans here are awesome.
What's it been like wrestling for, Tom and Terry? What do you especially appreciate about, what they've done for you as a wrestler and as a young man?
They'll do anything for you. If you need help wrestling or your life, they got you covered. And they won't leave you dry. They'll do anything for you.
Whose pace is higher between you or Terry?
Terry would whoop my butt up and down.
He's got a pretty high, he's pretty, he's always rocking. He's pretty intense, and he did have a great pace, but you remind me of those two in a lot of ways. I remember, watching those guys back in the early 90s. It was a hard pace, breaking guys, fans getting behind them. It was entertaining. It was a lot of fun to watch. You get your driver's license yet?
Working on it.
Okay, so what's the story behind that? Why you just didn't want one?
I mean, you're in the city. You really don't need one when you're in Philadelphia.
Okay.
So just never been around to get it, but just right now, been focusing on this match. But a couple weeks ago, me and Terry have been driving a bit. Just learning how to get behind the wheel and do what I need to do to get my driver's license.
I'm assuming you don't have a car yet.
No.
So what do you drive?
Just my girlfriend's car. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. So you and Terry go out. What kind of driver's Terry?
What kind of driver is Terry?
Yeah. What's he showing you?
I mean, just to be calm under a wheel. Just to see my surroundings and not run into people. Basically. Yeah. I'm not too bad behind the wheel.
Good deal. What else was I going to ask you? Just was thinking about something and now I forgot it. It was, I know what it was. Now I got it. You just turned 22 a couple weeks back?
Yep.
What, anything special for your birthday?
No, just had, a couple of teammates like Spencer, Cassiope, and those guys come over and just hang out.
Okay.
Dinner.
Good deal.
That's it.
Well, happy birthday.
Not much. Yeah, thanks.
Little rapid fire with you here. Favorite video game?
I guess Call of Duty right now.
Okay. Who's the best gamer on the Hawkeyes?
I don't know. For what game?
Call of Duty. We'll go with yours.
I don't know. It'd either be me or Nelson.
Okay. If you won the lottery today, Austin, and you won a lot of money, what's the first thing you're going out and buying?
I don't know. I like my life right now. I don't think I need to go out and buy something. I think I'm in the perfect spot.
Okay. Who's somebody that you'd love to meet, love to spend a day with, pick their brain? Anybody stand out?
I don't know. I have to give that more thought. I have no clue.
Okay. Favorite movie?
First thing comes to mind is the interview with the what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
North Korea with Seth Rogen. It's really funny. Not sure. Other than that, I think it's a really funny movie. Probably could think of a better one.
Okay.
Actually, I'll change it. I'll change it to Prefontaine.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot. Yeah, he's a front runner. I like that. It's really
awesome.
Cool.
Halloween coming up. What do you remember being the best Halloween costume that you ever had?
I don't know if it's the best, but when we were little, me and my friend, we just got done practice, and they have these high school like Halloween classroom things. So we just would like kind of skip out on practice, like let's go get a drink, and then we'd go up there and go get candy. So that's something that I remember. That's pretty funny.
What's your go-to candy bar?
Probably a Snickers. I don't know. I don't eat candy too much.
Okay. What's a song, Austin, that pumps you up the most?
Any Eminem song. It's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a favorite store? You got a place you like getting clothes or anything else?
I like Trader Joe's a lot.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. I got to ask you this because like your pace. What are your favorite cardio workouts?
There's something in the room called an Ironside. I do it a lot. It's just 10 minutes on each machine. It's just so it takes about like an hour. It's usually what I do.
You have any goals long term of doing like an Ironman or those ultra runs or anything like that? I
could see myself mountain biking or biking for a while, but not really. Did a couple mountains this summer with Nelson and Young. I forget what it was called. They're gonna give me crap for it, but
okay.
We hiked 5 mountains in 2 days, and that was a lot of fun.
I thought I saw something on Nelson's social media of him like jumping in a like a lake or something like that around some mountains. Maybe that was it.
He did it. That was a different mountain.
Okay.
But it was in Colorado. Yeah.
Yep. Cool deal. If you could visit any place in the United States, where would you want to go visit?
Never been to California. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, this has been a lot of fun. Really appreciate the visit. Thanks for sharing a lot of stuff with us, and looking forward to watching you on Sunday against Bryce Meredith. That'll be a lot of fun. But thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.